Now, over in the Netherlands, former President Rodrigo Duterte's lead legal counsel says he's aiming to get the case against his client dismissed before the next trial in September. Now, let's get the latest on the ground from News 5 correspondent Mon Gualvez. Hi, Mon. How's the situation over there at The Hague? Mon, sorry, I think you're on mute, so we'll have to double check your audio.
There, I think he's fixing
Hi,
it.
ladies, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Hi. Supporters of former President Rodrigo Duterte continue to arrive here in front of the ICC detention center in The Hague. Many of them came from different parts of Europe, while some are from Dubai. But as you can see behind me, this is actually less compared to the previous weekends, wherein this part of the park almost got filled with the supporters. They're all calling for the return of the former president to the Philippines.
Filipinos going to Scheveningen prison here in The Hague, Netherlands are being heavily guarded by the Dutch police. But it's not to prohibit them from being here, but to ensure they don't affect pedestrians, bicycles, and other vehicles along the roads. Yesterday, some Pinoys gathered and prayed outside the detention facility. They're from different countries in Europe.
Bakit mahal natin siya? Lalo tayo nasa labas. He is the first president that we feel that we belong to the Philippine government. Agree ba kayo dyan? Yes!
Absent this weekend were relatives of the former president. His common-law wife, Honlet Avancenia, and daughter Kitty Duterte did manage to visit him last week, as well as Vice President Sara Duterte, who joined by her mother Elizabeth Zimmerman here in The Hague. Yesterday, Senator Robin Padilla already returned to the Philippines. But we are able to have a sit-down interview with him where he said it's the former president's order for him to return to the Philippines to campaign. Padilla admits Digong's arrest affected their party, PDP, adversely.
Ito po ang partido na walang pera. Okay, kailangan po nating liwanagin. Ngayon, yung aming #1 crowd drawer, nakakulong para kaming inalisan ng ulo. Kasi po yung aming ulo, na nasa kanya po lahat ang katangian para dumating ang tao, wala po. Sa totoo lamang po, para po kaming manok na walang ulo na paikot-ikot.
He actually hoped he would come home with the former president as Padilla believes he was wrongfully arrested.
Tayo po ay unang republika sa Asia. Inaamin po ba natin na wala tayong gobyerno ngayon at kailangan natin ng tulong ng mga tiga-dahig patungkol sa batas? Huwag na po tayong matalinuhan dito. Matanda na si Mayor, nakita ko kung paano. Hindi ko akalaing magagawa yun ng isang naka-uniforming tao sa dating Pangulong 80 years old.
Padilla refused to comment about impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte, though he expressed concern if the trial should happen in the upcoming 20th Congress.
Tatatlo kami. Kasi siguradong papasok naman si Senator Bato, si Senator Go. Kung tatatlo lang kami, baka hindi namin makuha yung bilang Kasi numbers po ang labanan sa Senado po ay numbers Hindi yan dahil sa magaling ka dun sa, kahit ba magkikisay ka rin sa plenaryo, kung hindi ka naman makakakuha ng numero. Yan po ang politika dyan
Meanwhile, the prosecution in the Duterte case isn't bothered by the daily gatherings in support of the former president. Attorney Cristina Conti also says they're still waiting on any motion or request for his interim release. The Duterte camp is yet to speak on the matter.
Ladies, few minutes before we go on air, we got a chance to at least corner and ask some questions to the former president's lead legal counsel, Attorney Nicholas Kaufman, when he entered the ICC detention center, and he gave us some few points with regard to the case. First, he is actually confident with one of the arguments that they are going to raise, and that is about the jurisdiction, that the Philippines is actually no longer a member of the ICC when he got arrested during this in the past weeks. At isa pa sa mga sinasabi din ng abogado ni dating Pangulong Duterte is yung issue naman na nananawagan sila sa public na iwasan na daw pag-usapan yung judicial process. Hindi siya nagbigay ng iba pang information with regard to their strategy. At ang pangatlong punto naman is hindi pa rin nila sinasabi kung kailan sila magsusumite ng motion or request for the interim release of the former president. That means hindi pa sila talaga nakakapag-submit nito. At pang-apat, sinasabi din naman ni Attorney Kaufman that the former president is very happy and he would want to express his gratitude to all the Filipinos and supporters, especially those na nag-travel pa daw ng malayo, makarating lang dito sa The Hague just to celebrate with him together with his birthday last weekend and last Friday. At alam daw niya yung nangyaring mainit na pagpapakita ng suporta at pagmamahal sa kanya during his birthday. We are still waiting right now if the family members of former president will arrive here in the detention center, although we have no confirmation yet dahil alam naman natin per schedule kasi ito. At the same time, talagang limited lamang yung mga pinapayagan sa loob. Pero kasi nga, last Friday pa, nang huling may makabisita at makapasok sa loob ng ICC Detention Center. Back to you, ladies.
All right, well, thank you very much for that update. That was Mon Gualvez reporting to us live from the Netherlands.